Well, g'day everybody and welcome. Today we are having a squiz at Runescape Dragonwilds. I thought I heard something then. I've been playing quite a bit of this. This is I'm actually playing a multiplayer game. So this is one of the other players, a friend of mine's a house that he is building up. So I will probably at some point in time, because I will be doing this on stream, playing it on stream at some point, I will probably open it up to some of the community members, some of the members on the channel, more than likely, which is going to be really, really cool. But oh, there we go. This is my house here that I've built, or that I'm in the process of building. You can see that I'm at the moment I'm looking for a new kind of axe, but that allows me to chop down better trees, that gives me sort of better timber for those windows, which is really, really cool. As you can see over here, he has some really good, these windows you can actually open as well, which is really, really cool. But they're the basic type of windows. I've gone for the more fancy ones. I don't know why, because I've got all the basics of everything. These here, guys, are runes. So basically, if you've ever played the old RuneScape, and if you've ever played the RuneScape games, then you will understand that basically all of your magic and stuff costs you runes. Now you need to go and grab some of this stuff, some of the essence, and you take it over to... Oh crap, dragon's coming. Best way to avoid this dragon... Is he attacking? Yes, he is. Best way to avoid this dragon is to run away, because it's almost impossible to avoid his green, gooey, toxic spew, basically. So you got to be really careful of that. It'd be nice if you killed off some of these cows, because they're really aggressive. So we're gonna keep running away from this guy for a little bit. Just to try and avoid it. You can't go inside. For those of you that were wondering, why don't you just go inside your house and be protected? You can't. If he hits your house with his acid spew, somehow it gets through the roof and fills your house with acid, and then you die a slow and painful death. At the moment, other than the auto-generating healing and some healing potions that I have sitting up in my utilities bar, which is up in the top left-hand side, which I've picked up off goblins that I've killed, I can't figure out any ways to I can't figure out any other ways to heal, and I can't make any healing potions either. So here comes some more spew. Is he coming? Is he still going? So the ultimate goal is ultimate goal in this game is in the end it is a 1 to 4 player co-op game, and the ultimate goal is that in the end you want to kill off the queen dragon. But to do that, you've got other dragons that you need to kill on the way. I think you do anyway. But ultimately you want to kill off that queen dragon. Chickens are very aggressive. They will attack you if you get too close to them, little buggers. So, but it does have RuneScape magic in it, which is really, really cool. I'm at the moment, I've been concentrating on doing magic and a little bit of bow work as well. But I do carry this knife around because it's actually very, very handy to carry this knife around. At night time, or sometimes during the day as well, you do actually get attacked. Your camp gets attacked by goblin raiding parties. Goblins are one of the enemies that are in this, but the game is a quest-based game. So if we have a look at, if we go into our journal here, we've got recipes, knowledge. Knowledge is as you learn new things and uncover new things, you find those like new creatures and stuff. You find all that information in there. We've got recipes here, which are these are the runes that I've unlocked at the moment and that I can craft. let's see. Different clothes that I've actually learnt. I always want. I would love for devs to put in a mark all as red kind of a a thing in here, but they're basically armor and shields that I've learnt, basic materials, food, drinks, so recipes and stuff that I've learnt. Actually, a ferocious infusion. I do know that. Refreshing hydration. Boiling away the tainted material in the water while infusing it with animal bone. I'm going to try and make some of that. And then obviously your world, the factions and the flora and all that type of stuff that you've done there, almost like a Wikipedia. Your skills in this game increase as you use them. So, and it gives you a little bit of an idea on what you're at the moment. So this is the stamina one. So we can do parry, and we've unlocked special attacks with our weapons. We've unlocked Tempest Shield. Let's see, magic-wise, it says defeat enemies with magic to level this skill, but at the moment it's a coming soon thing because the game is in early access. Resource gathering and all that type of stuff is in there as well. You can also build, you can get special stones to build lodestones, which actually give you the ability to create teleporters and stuff like that. So let's have a little bit of a drink. The only thing that I have, one thing that I don't like about this game, and there's many things that I love so far with the you know what I've played so far, but the one thing is, food and water does seem to go down pretty quick. Here comes a warband. So the first thing that we want to do is get this out and figure out where this warband is coming from. This is my wand. I don't know where they're coming to attack from. There they are right there. So what we want to do is, I've decided that with this magic, you've got to get as far away from them as possible. And you run out of you do use a lot of stamina as well when you're casting magic, so you've got to keep that in mind. Let's rain down some fire on those guys. I'm using fire magic at the moment. We'll go and pick up all of their loot there, their goblin packs. Goblin packs sometimes come with runes, and at other times come with essence and stuff like that to be able to create your own runes. So yeah, as I said, I still haven't. I do believe that you can actually change the configuration of the wands that you use. This one at the moment. Here comes some more. Let's run away. Those bloody arrows are a huge problem, hey, so. Let's rain that down on those archers there. And hopefully get a good hit out of them. They should both die. Just with a little bit of flame burning. That number that you can see in the middle of the screen, guys, that's 632. That's how many flame runes I have. So every time I cast a spell, then I lose one of those runes. All right, it looks like is there any? Yes, there is more warbands coming. Let's rain fire down on these guys and get the hell out of the dodge. Hopefully that does enough damage. And then we can finish that guy off. And we'll just do it that way. He's an archer. Those archers do quite a bit of damage. There are some other runes that you can, or some, what do they call them? Lodestones, ward stones. And as you'll see, I've got armor up the top there. These ward stones actually regenerate your armor. But they add a cost, so you end up having corruption. So if you use too much of that, it sort of destroys your sanity / corruption. So looks like the Goblin Warband may have been defeated now. I do believe. I can't see any more coming. So we need to be really, really careful of that. You do have energy as well. It won't let you sleep if your energy is too high. It'll say, nah, you don't need to sleep. The other thing is, obviously, like with any, I do believe this is, I didn't play the Runestone games, the RuneScape games, but I do believe that, there we go, we'll grab that log as well. I do believe that it's a little bit, it has the magic systems and all that type of stuff of the original RuneScape games, which is really, really cool. But I do believe that some of it is quite different. And for those of you that know whether or not or have played those previously, you could probably let me know down below. So, but at the moment, I have a quest to go up to up the hill to, I believe, that stronghold up there, possibly, and rescue a dude that's gone missing. So there we go, there's another goblin pack. So these goblin packs, as you can see, you can open up the goblin packs and they give you, over here you'll see different resources. So there's rune essence, which is what we use to craft our runes. And I'll show you my crafting area and show you what we can do as well. So let me just open all of these guys and grab all of those. There's a lore rune as well. And I'll show you what different types of runes I can actually craft at the moment, which affect my current magic abilities. So, all right, there we go. So that's given us 24 runes there. And as I said, the other thing that we can do, and we can use runes to do magic and stuff. But the other thing is, you can see here, I've got Rock Explosion, which requires 5 fire and 15 earth runes, and it avoids the need for a to use a pickaxe. And you can do the same thing and it'll sort of break rocks open and all that type of stuff. So I thought I'd let you guys see that. I am having some frame glitches. You guys can probably see it on here. I don't know why. It may be because I'm recording at the same time, but if I do play for a while, then I do experience the same issues as well. So we've got a crate here that's got, we don't have any food in it for recipes. We do have some flax here, so if I throw that over, one of the things that I do like is that you can walk away and let things craft. One of the things that I don't like, that I greatly don't like, is that you can't, it doesn't draw resources from your crates and stuff, which to me should just be a standard thing these days. I think in any type of game like this, it should automatically just draw resources from your crates and stuff, your storage crates. This is the rune altar where we can spend rune essence to create runes. So what I normally do is I just try and keep a run of runes happening, and every time I come through, I can't do water runes at the moment, strangely enough. But I usually look for what's my lowest, and you can see that my earth runes are probably my lowest at the moment. So I'm going to craft some of those, like so. And I'm probably going to craft myself some nature runes as well. And then I'll top it off with fire runes, considering that that's my weapon of choice at the moment. There we go. So in here, this is my crafting table. These are the recipes that I've unlocked so far. I still haven't worked out how we can actually how I can actually assign specific sort of runes to a weapon. So for example, or whether it's random. The first one that I made of this was using air. The second one I made, which is what I'm using at the moment, was made of is using sort of fire spells and stuff like that, and I haven't worked that out as yet. So interestingly enough, you can also repair stuff up here. Repairing's pretty cheap and pretty easy. I found the durability so far has not been too bad, to be honest, in comparison to some other games. Let's throw that over there. I think I've got runes in here. Yeah, I do. All right, lovely. I found durability to be okay. Sort of on the okay side, I guess. But there we go. Here we go. So it's these vault cores that you get from doing dungeons, because there is dungeons here that allow you to give you the ability to create teleport stones. So, which is going to be really good when we get sort of when I get further into the map and stuff like that as well. So that's sort of worth noting. If you are not tired enough to sleep and it says that it's too early, you can lay down here and you'll see down in the bottom left hand corner my energy is going up while I lay down here, which is really, really good, especially if you're on sort of a co-op server where you've got 3 other people playing with you. So that's really, really good. I need to go to... What I need to do is I need to go up to do this quest. I have a quest on here. A world quest. Where's our quest journal? No, don't want that. Oh, it's on the map. It's listed on the map. I've got a couple here. A secondary quest for restless ghosts. Find the restless spirits and help them lay to rest. They only appear at night. So I've already found one over here, but he asked me to do that, to do this quest. The Goblin Castle, or Castle, depending on what state you come from over here, there's a dude over here in this Goblin Castle that actually needs to be rescued. So that is where we are going to head. There we go. I do like to close my door. The goblins will attack your house and will destroy it. So as you learn better recipes, you will be able to strengthen your house. You would notice that I had some beams in the ceiling, and like it's the most basic. What I'm using at the moment is the most basic, but I did have beams in the ceiling. And those beams are actually strengthening the house as well. So there's little bits and pieces like that assist in strengthening your house. So I'm guessing we've got to go up there. I reckon it's up there. So what we need to do is we need to find a way up there. Let me show you some bow work as well, while I've got it. I'm not very good at the bow because I haven't been doing it. Okay, now I'm going to get my knife out and I'm going to attack him. Get out of the way, go over and attack him. Take him out. Let some energy come back. And bring my bow back out. Oh, no, that's not my bow, you idiot. Number 4. As you can see, I'm not very good at the bow, but you do have to make your arrows. I've got no stamina left, which is a little bit of an issue. Should be able to take him out now. Lovely. And you can see your health will slowly regenerate. and your stamina regenerates as well. There's a little sort of laid back period there where your stamina it takes a while for your stamina before it actually starts coming up. As you can see, we've got some of those, so I'll just unlock those bags like that, and that's going to give us some more essence. We'll have something to eat, and we'll have some more water as well. You do need to boil your water. We were going to check that recipe out as well, weren't we? And I will redo my armor. There we go. Lovely. Which I think might have been regenerating by itself. I'm not sure. You can get antlers and meat and hide from those dudes, which is really, really good. They're kind of like a deer, I guess you could say. So, all right, I have done one dungeon. I did find it difficult, just in solo, and because I went in there way too early, basically, and by going in there way too early, it kind of I left myself vulnerable. So I think I died twice, I reckon. Let's get that happening. And while that guy's been taken care of, let's see if we can get this warrior. There we go. He did give us a big whack then. But it looks like they have a chest here. I love chests because this is where we find recipes and stuff, guys. Is in chests. And you can see here, open wooden barrel, which I do believe I've already got. But let's take all of those. Like so. And I do believe... Yeah, here's their thing. I do believe that I've already learnt that, which I have. Which is fine. Alright, I don't think our shields are going to regenerate. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take this guy out. I do like the knife because it's rather quick. There is parrying and stuff in here, and there is shields that you can utilize as well. There's something glowing over there, and I want it. But for now, we need to be going into here. So let's grab that. Actually, let's grab our bow for now. See if we can take this guy out, if we've got enough stamina. And we can. There's some cabbage. Now, I don't know. There is sneaking in this as well. So we may be okay. But this is the stronghold that this person we've got to rescue is in. And as I said, it's not easy to do these by yourself. And I don't know whether it scales. In regards to if you're a single player. Oh, he got me. Okay, there we go. Did I actually just pick up a book or something? Doesn't look like I did. Let's have ourselves another piece of baked potato. Let's open up these while we're at it. Might as well. There we go. I find it kind of a little bit strange that they keep dropping the same recipes as well. I don't think that's a good thing. Let's do ourselves another ward stone to help us out there, and we'll see what we can do here and see if we can actually sneak into here. I've got to figure out where. So there's an archer. How are we going to get into there? Here's a book. This is probably a lore book, I would say. And it is. I haven't read through any of the lore yet. Can I sneak up and get this guy? Okay, we got him. Lovely. There we go. Weapon expertise unlocks additional attacks for all melee weapons. That's good. That's good. So again, you're not specifically assigned to a particular class. Obviously, the more you use that particular class, the quicker you level it up and the more powerful you get. But you can actually use. I've basically got 3 different weapons. I've got a melee weapon. You can get, for example, clubs and stuff like that. Different weapons work better on different enemies as well, and that's something that you've got to learn. There's some more lore there, but you can use the different types of weapons: melee, ranged, magic, and level those up sort of kind of evenly, even if you want. I don't know. I'm guessing that there's going to be a boss to fight at the end of... we're going to have to get into here. We have just enough energy to get into there. There's a dude there. Let's see if we can't... Oh, he's coming around this way. We can probably get him as he comes around the corner. Okay, there we go. And we probably want to get our melee, our magical weapon out. Seeing as how he's a bruiser. There we go. I so love the magical effects in this, guys. This is... I've been really enjoying this since I've been playing it. I think I've probably played it for about 20 hours. 20 hours now. Now, can we cut this vine out? Actually, you need logging axe to fell this. Can we do this one? Yes, we can. All right. Beautiful. And there is... I know that there is secrets here as well. I do believe that, like, down when you go into dungeons and stuff like that, there is... nature runes, beautiful. There is secrets and stuff that you can find in there. Crumbled walls that if you knock them down with a pickaxe, there'll be a secret behind them, basically. Here we go. There's some more lore. I am picking all the lore up as I go. Oh, crap. What's this one? A barrel pile. Let's take all of that. Oh, crap. Well, I don't think that's a good thing, right? And now you can see that you probably noticed that I'm suffering lots of chugs. Let's see if we can get off of there. Just get out of this area and hopefully protect ourselves a little bit. But there's not too many ways that you can actually protect yourself from that. All right, what have we got there so far? So we've got a wooden bin, which I already know. Plain barrel pile, which I already know as well. Cannot consume. And cannot consume. So I'm going to throw those on the ground here because I don't need them. All right, what else have we got here? This is going to be a little bit difficult because we're going to have to dodge green, gooey, toxic spew now. Because we do need to get into the dungeon. And it is becoming night as well. There we go. We should be able to probably move around here now. That little bugger. Unfortunately, when they do spew like that, they don't tend to affect your enemies in any particular way. So, all right, there we go. There is a dodge in here, but I find it a little bit a little bit dodgy, if I may use the pun. I definitely find it a little bit dodgy. It doesn't always kick in, and I don't know whether that's a stamina thing or something like that. But let me see. I cannot consume that either because I've probably already learnt that. So I keep getting these recipes that are pretty useless to me. I don't think there's anything else to do here. So it may actually be... I don't think there was a way in up there, but let's have a look. Because we got interrupted by the bloody dragon, didn't we? So there might be a hatch up here or something that we can get into to... No, there's not. Okay, so there's nothing there. We've had a look in there. So we're going to have to go 392 meters that way. So I'm quite a ways off, aren't I? But this was quite fun to actually to get into here and have a little bit of a kill off and a killing spree into this little stronghold here. But I assume that will actually at some point in time become something worthwhile and part of the quest, I reckon. These guys here are rats. They give you a little bit of rat meat, which is really useless. Well, it's not useless. It actually helps you. It actually helps you. It is food that you can cook and consume. So, and you need their coarse animal fur to be able to make a bed. So there we go. I think we might use one of those and throw that on there. There we go. That did actually affect him as well. Okay, so we've got a goblin archer up here. Probably want to throw that in as well. Now I'm using the archer's armor. There is there is heavy armor and stuff as well, and there is mage's armor as well. So I think we might actually excuse me. Rain some fire down on him, which is good. Probably do the same with him. That one stuns him. Okay, so we've kind of run out of stamina a little bit there. So we need to be really, really careful of that. Oh, and we need to actually hit them, Simi. We've actually got to hit him. And we nearly died there as well. So let's let our health regenerate. We'll take one of those. Time to have a little bit more food. And water. We're apparently being hunted now. Yes, we are. Alright, so this is where we need to get our magic out again. And do a big, massive, quick run to get away from them. There we go. Let's chase down this guy and try and take him out. I've probably got those guys behind me as well, but I want to get rid of this archer. The archers I've found do quite a bit of damage, guys, so it's always worth sort of trying to take those out as soon as you possibly can. So there we go. There's a new area that I haven't gone into there as well, which is actually really, really cool. All right, so my objective is still 280 meters that way, which is considerable. I don't know what this mist is, but look, guys, this is a RuneScape Dragonwilds, and excuse me, sorry. This is RuneScape Dragonwilds, and you know, if you're into, you can play this solo. You don't have to play with other people, but you can also play it with up to 4 people, which is really cool. I've been really enjoying it, which is why I thought that I would do a little bit of a first look for you guys to check out. It is it's probably well worth it. It's in early access. I do believe that there's a lot more to come, which we will find as they continue development. I don't believe that this is a game that will become like one of those nasty little abandonware things that we're all starting to get so used to with early access games now. So check it out for yourself if you want to play it. And thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you all next time. Bye for now.